Yeah, I suppose that's right. There's a point.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I think the authors of paper 4 have not arrived as yet. So we get on to paper 5, association between thyroid status and lipid levels among pregnant women in Jaffna district, by T. Yoganathan, B. Arasaratnam, M. Hettiarachchi, and C. Liyanage, and it's presented by Mr. T. Yoganathan, who is a lecturer in Nuclear Medicine Unit of the University of Jaffna. Over to you.
Good morning, all of you. My research title is Association between Thyroid Status and Lipid Levels among Pregnant Women in Jaffna District. Introduction. Thyroid dysfunction during pregnancy is associated with various adverse perinatal and maternal outcomes. Evidence shows that thyroid stimulating hormone, TSH, may exert extra-thyroidal effects and modify the serum lipid levels. Justification: no data available on thyroid status and its association with lipid level among pregnant women in Jaffna district, Sri Lanka. My objectives of the study: to assess the thyroid status among pregnant women, lipid status among pregnant mothers, and association between serum TSH and free T4 with lipid levels at third trimester of gestation. Study area and period. Jaffna district is located in northern part of Sri Lanka, Tamil speaking area. 6 MOH division in Jaffna district selected for the study purpose. It has 65 antenatal clinics. The study period from 1st of June 2012 to May 31st 2013. Annually approximately 10,000 live births in Jaffna districts. Study area for the sample collection, MOH division is Jaffna district. There are 12 MOH divisions, 6 MOH division randomly selected from 12 MOH divisions. Ethical clearance and written consents. Ethical clearance was obtained from the Ethical Review Committee, Faculty of Medicine, University of Jaffna, Sri Lanka. Written consents were obtained from the pregnant mothers participate in this study program. Sample size was calculated proportional to the deliveries occurred in Jaffna district area in the previous years. For data collection, random sampling technique was used and 477 pregnant mothers were selected from 6 MOH divisions out of 12 MOH divisions in Jaffna districts. Methodology: anthropometric measurements of mothers were recorded by using pre-tested interview administered questionnaire. 5 milliliter of fasting blood taken from each participant, 12 hours fasting. Thyroid status, for the thyroid status, serum TSH and free T4 were assayed by using ELISA technique. Lipid status, total cholesterol, triglyceride, HDL, C and LDL-C were measured by using fully automatic biochemical analyzer. Statistical analysis, the SPSS package was used to analyze the statistical and significant level P less than 0.05 considered as a statistical significant. Mean age, weight, height and gestational age of the study participants, pregnant mothers, were 28.95 years, 63.2 kilogram, 54.39 centimeter and 39.33 weeks respectively. Median values of the serum TSH and free T4 of them were 1.5 MIU per liter and 12.6 picomole per liter respectively. Serum TSH level was ranged from for the participants ranged from 0.2 to 16.4 MIU per liter, while serum free T4 level was ranged from 10.1 to 28.2. Interquartile range IQR of TSH and free T4 were 1.2 MIU per liter and 2.7 picomole per liter respectively. Among the 477 total participants of the mothers, mean values of the serum total cholesterol range 55 to 477 milligram per deciliter. LDL-C range 72 to 342.7. HDL-C 23.1 to 165.6 and triglycerides 90 to 594 were to mean total cholesterol 262.4, LDL-C 52.8, HDL-C 168.9 and triglyceride 273.1. Normal ranges of serum LDL-C, HDL-C, triglycerides and total cholesterol for non-pregnant women less than 100, 42 to 88, 35 to 135 and less than 200 milligram per deciliter respectively. In my study, normal range of serum TC, TG, LDL-C and HDL-C level were obtained among the pregnant mothers. 48 number 9.6 percentage, 4.6 percentage, 3.4 and 70.6 percentage respectively. Among the studies subjects, study participants, maternal serum TSH and serum free T4 were not significantly correlated with the serum lipid levels, but serum TSH among maternal hypothyroid mothers were positively significantly correlated with serum total cholesterol and LDL-C and was not significantly correlated with triglyceride and HDL-C. Also, no significant correlation was obtained between serum pre-T4 and serum lipid levels among maternal hypothyroid women. Here, table correlation of serum TSH and free T4 levels with lipid levels among hypothyroid women. TSH and total cholesterol statistically significantly correlated. Also, TSH and LDL-C significantly correlated. Others are not significantly correlated. Conclusion: our results indicated that among the pregnant mothers in Jaffna district, serum TSH and free T4 were not significantly correlated with serum lipid levels. Significantly elevated serum lipid levels occur in hypothyroid subjects. However, there is a need for gestational age dependent reference range for TSH and free T4 as well as lipid profile level among Jaffna population to adequately assess the thyroidal effects. Acknowledgement. Authors thank the Higher Education for 21st Century HETC project of the Ministry of Higher Education, Sri Lanka, from World Bank, who provide financial support for this study. Also, mothers from the Jaffna district. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Yoganathan. The paper is open for discussion. Yes, Professor Arasaratnam.
Now, I congratulate on your attempt. It's a very good, nicely done. But, in surgery as well as in endocrinology, the original teaching is that in pregnancy, TSH levels are not reliable. All right, so that's a well-known thing in textbooks. And even in real life, it's so. Now, for example, you cannot go for serum thyroxine in pregnancy, you know why. And also, TSH, the traditional TSH is also not suitable. And also the third generation or hypersensitive TSH is also will not go closer to the real level, reality. If you really want to find out what is happening, you have to rely on free T3, T4. And that is why there is a discrepancy, all right? Please remember. Thank you very much. Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
I congratulate for your study. I am Dr. Rodrigo, one of the obstetricians. May I know why do you want to find a relationship between TSH and lipid levels? What is the significance and how it is going to help the women?
Previous studies describe that there is a relationship between the thyroid status and lipid levels during the pregnancy. Therefore, I just to go to is there any relationship between the thyroid status and lipid levels among the pregnant women in Jaffna district?
Thank you.
Thank you for the paper. Is the level of hypothyroidism higher in the Jaffna district?
No. Normally,
compared to the other districts in Sri Lanka?
5%. In my study, only 4% of the pregnant women.
Right. And yeah. And was anything done for the people who are hypothyroid to be followed up in the clinics or whatever? I think that should be the one outcome in the thing, to inform the patients and then get them followed up. Thank you.
The TSH, T3 and T4, that test is very expensive. How did you get funding? You got funding for it?
I got the funding from HETC grant,
right.
5 million.
Right.
I also did the neonatal TSH also.
Why didn't you do T3 levels?
T3, problem is that time T3 very expensive, more than.
Yeah, but the thing is, you won't be able to take the hyperthyroidism.
Yeah.
If you don't do the T3. Yeah.
Any further questions, please? I'm happy that members of the audience have raised issues of hypothyroidism and the need for other tests as well. You said you took consent has been taken. Did you actually take informed written consent?
Oh yeah, informed written.
Okay, because the mothers had to be fasting for 12 hours.
Previous, I met the mothers from the antenatal clinic. Previous day, select the mothers and tell the fasting.
So did you give them the option of not being compliant in case they said, no, I can't be fasting for 12 hours?
I consulted with the obstetrician in the university.
No, I'm talking about from the mother's point. Ethics is concerned from not from the doctor's side, but from the patient and the public side. So did the mothers get the option of not agreeing to participate in case?
In my case, some mothers not agree. Leave it from the side.
That's important to show because it's an important area to remember. Well, I also, Professor Vimaseka did ask whether you referred the mothers with hypothyroidism for management. Even now, I think it's important at this late stage. Any further questions? Thank you very much.
138.95. However, this difference is not statistically significant. In blood group A, the factor VIII level value as well is not statistically significant, and 1 milliband factor activity is 147.15 and 205.75 international unit per unit, and this is also not statistically significant. In blood group B, the value of